let's see if we can get Garland for a bargain. The only thing I need on this banner is his LD, and I'm done. I have every other weapon maxed out. Well, my wall is regrettably 0 out of 3, but that should be changing tonight. If I have the ingots for it, I have to double check. This lag, though. All right. If I can score this off tickets, I'd be very, very happy. But regardless, even if I don't get it, I think I'll be fine for the challenge quest. I mean, we got Squall, of course. We got Warrior Light, who still works even if he's barely built, because he's just that busted. And Garland with just the EX should be fine. But I love Garland. So I wanna build him. So that's why we're here. So we'll go through these tickets. I don't know how far I'll go. I might do a gem pull or two. I'm sure I will at some point. If I just don't see any golds at all, I'm going to hit my gems. I know Ami's coming up, but I live on the edge with this. I don't stockpile as much as I probably should, given how often I play this and the fact that I make content for it. I probably should manage my resources better, but what I've been doing so far seems to be working, as reckless as it might be. Remember when we first got the Colorless Queen, a lot of us in Global we had just heard so many horror stories from the JP community about how awful that fight was. And it was bad. I mean, we didn't really have options. This is when Chaos just started, was when Garland came around and we had this Colorless Queen fight. And pretty much everybody I know used Cloud, Charlotta, and Warrior of Light. That was like everybody's team, which makes sense. That team destroyed that stage. They did very well. Because most people didn't pull for Garland because ulti was the following week. And that's another reason why no one's really pulling on this, is because you have Ami in a little bit and then Garland. Or excuse me, Ami in a little bit and then ulti. Garland first. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. So it's kind of the same thing. He is someone I'm very curious as to what his burst is going to be like whenever JP decides to do it, because they're obviously going to give him one. They're doing pro tags and villains, right? He's the first villain. So it better be something good. Like, I think just the animation alone is going to blow everything else out of the water. Hopefully the damage output in the utility does that too. Because I want this game to elevate Garland to a status where people go, save your gems for him. Because he's the OG villain. He deserves that status in this game. And he's never had it. He's been shit on because his banner is so close to ulti by the community. And given game mechanics, that makes sense, kind of. I do think that he got way too bad of a rap, though. Because I still remember to this day Bosch's Chaos when we first got it. And the amount of people I saw all around me just dropping dead. Because, you guys remember that boss? It was that big, like, beefy purple son of a bitch that had the little ads on the side. The whole gimmick was, it was like counterintuitive to how we all learned how to play this game. Like, okay, if there's a massive all attack coming at us, stack your brave up, don't get broken so you can survive this. But this thing would just eat all of the brave, absorb it, and then throw it back at you. So if you didn't have ways to counteract that, you were screwed. I mean, Warrior Light was really helpful with the shields. But I went a completely different route. I brought Garland, Y'shtola, and Agrius, and that fight was a joke with that team. And it was mainly because of Garland. He was putting in some serious work. Like, we just killed the ads immediately, and then Garland just slayed that. He ate it for breakfast. It was awesome. There's a few fights where he did that, where he just made it child's play because of his damage and his delays. Yeah, you have to build around him. Like, he's not game-breaking meta or whatever. He's not like an Aranea or someone like an Eldnarsh where you just put them on the team and it's kind of an instant win. Their kits are just that broken. Garland's not like that. You got to build around him. His HP attack sucks because it's only like one brave hit. So he desperately, more than most DPS, I would say, he definitely needs battery and attack auras on his side. Mainly battery. So that's something to keep in mind if you plan on pulling here and running him. But his longevity is definitely going to be increased with this LD because he gets a free skill after it, which that was a big thing with him. You were kind of stuck HP attacking a lot with Garland to hang on to his skill count. But now that he gets free skills, that's nice. I like that. That'll help him out a lot. So what I plan on doing is, once I get this, if I do, hopefully, hopefully I get it. There's no guarantee. Hypothetically, let's say I get this. So I'm going to get this weapon. Garland's already maxed out, so I don't have to go do boards or any of that stuff. I just go to the Lost Chapter, rush my way to the Chaos. And for the challenge quest, I'm going to use, Squall, Garland, and Warrior of Light, obviously. But for the blind run, I think I'm going to do it different. I think I'm going to use a little different. I think I'm going to use Squall, Garland, and I think Charlotta. And I think what I'm going to do, we'll see if I end up doing this. Well, it'll depend on if the fight turns out this way. Because I know, it's 2 waves. The last wave is the colorless queen, single target. The wave before that is 2 phantom males. Those iron giant things that we first saw them when, Noctis got his event way back in the day. Yeah, they hide their turns and stuff. I'm kind of feeling like I should just go hard with Squall and just burst them. Just kill them right away. That way, we'll get into the next wave. Okay, Shreddy asked me about this. I'm talking about it right now. That way, we'll get into the final wave. Squall will have his burst effect active. Might even swap Squall for like a Quistis or a Kais or a Leo or something. So that way we'll have Garland, Charlotta, and some other high damage delay unit to just rush the colorless queen. I think that could work, but we'll see. We'll see. It's got to be timed right. Because Kais and Garland would be great too. Because the thing with Garland's delays is he even delays your enemy's turn if he attacks the enemy while you're in the middle of a chase sequence. So it's not based on hey, this attack from Garland delays. No, he gets into this stance where everything he does delays. Even if he's in the middle of a launch. So Garland and Kais could be pretty lethal if you play your cards right. And playing those cards right would be put Charlotta on the team too and you're golden. Speaking of golden, can this please be it? I'm done. Awesome. Okay. I lost count of how many tickets, but I will call that a bargain for Garland. Beautiful. Hope you all enjoyed, and thank you for watching.